Hey, this is a video response that I just decided to make to Abs 4260 about the two topics that he posed, which I've already forgot. Oh yeah, PDA, public display of affection, and the word queer. So, with the queer thing, I just don't feel like I'm much of an expert other than I trust my own gut reactions and instincts on certain things. And with queer, it sometimes seems a little powerful, but I don't know why. And I did talk about that in my comments, but I just want to explain a little further, but not so much about the word queer. It just does seem strong and sometimes uncomfortable, but being that so many people use it in the community, that it's just one of those things that I thought, well, I don't know. I guess it's just not that big of a deal for me so much. Other than I don't personally use it too much, and it's even around my gay friends. I don't, it just never comes up that much. I do kind of give it a, a feeling that it's um, more used in a negative way than a positive way. But if our community uses it and embraces it, then I guess it's okay. But the main thing is the PDA thing, the public display of affection, because now I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I'm a hypocrite myself, because um, so I'm trying to think it out. Why do I feel this way? And I think it's because um, I don't usually like watching like people make out only. Here's where I'm awful. It's a total sexual preference. I mean, as in if I'm attracted to somebody or not. So if there's two people that I'm not attracted to, then I'm always like, ew, get a room, that type of thing. If they are attractive, I'm like, that's cute. Sometimes maybe I'm jealous. And then, but then if it goes on a little too much, it's like, okay, that's enough. So I don't know. And plus, it depends where you are. If you're at a gay bar, you're gonna see more of that thing. The thing that popped in my mind is this weekend is Market Days, which is nothing but a flesh fest at the least. And I'm not gonna lie and say I do not enjoy that. And we should. I don't know. It just depends on what frame of mind you are. To celebrate, it's very liberating to do it. Because, like I said, I feel kind of like a hypocrite because I've I know I've done it myself, but again, it's pretty late and I've already had a few drinks, and you just hit a point sometimes where you're like, I don't care what anybody else thinks at the moment. I'm just enjoying myself. And hello to the Colombian that I met that one night. But anyway, I just think for the most part, it's something I didn't realize. It's just if I'm attracted to them myself. So if there's two guys or a straight couple or whatever that I don't want to see, you know what I mean? How you sometimes see people and you're like, geez, I really couldn't imagine what they do in bed together, that type of thing. It's more along those lines. But if I am attracted to them, then I don't mind watching so much. So I don't know, it depends. There's such a difference between 3 p.m. at the cafe or something and 3 a.m. at night in Boys Town, you know, totally gay exclusive area of the world, practically. Um, so it's hard for me to separate it, and I kind of go two ways on it, which isn't very fair, but I just had to say that out loud because I was feeling bad because I don't want to sound like I'm against PDA and then turn around and do it myself on occasion. But for the most part, it kind of sucks because I think you were using an example of at a restaurant. So there I'm just like, yeah, you're right, I don't want to see that. But if you're out in the thick of things, and especially like for this weekend at Market Days, I expect to see it, and I won't frown upon it. And so, bleh, I just hate it when I do that to myself. I can never, I say one thing and then I think back and I'm like, I'm totally wrong. Or how dare I say that when I've done it myself? So, it's not too big a deal, I guess, unless it gets so bad that they like fall over and bump into you, which happens quite a bit too, and you spill your drink, that type of thing. But I don't know. That was just my initial thoughts on it. And I thought I'd make a video response.